Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my channel. You're with me, Tanya, the Media Psychic Tarot, for your Gemini reading for the month of June 2020. Star sign of Gemini. So this is any time from June onwards. I am doing this reading, I think it's the 13th today, Wednesday the 13th of May. But I just take my time in getting all 12 signs done. So I try and do like a couple each day to upload. So thanks to everybody who's watched the Leo and the Cancer video. They seem to be doing much better than previous months. It's been very, very slow trying to make this channel work, but I appreciate every single person that stops by to check out these readings. It's greatly, greatly appreciated, as you don't know how much it is appreciated. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. So this is for all you wonderful Geminis. My husband's a Gemini. He's going to be 60 on the 3rd of June. We did book a hotel to go to a place called Chester. So I don't know if that's still on the cards or not. At the minute, I'm trying not to think about it. Sort of every day, there's something new coming out with this coronavirus business. So I'm just going to wait and see. But either way, we will still celebrate. So happy birthday to all you wonderful Geminis. We will be going into Gemini season soon. So wonderful. So let's take a look. I'm using 2 decks of cards today, just to sort of see what comes out, and then sort of take a few from there, just to see what happens. So please bear in mind, tarot readings cannot change your life for you. They are just a bit of fun, seeing what energies are around, seeing what spirit's bringing in for you. So I've asked my guides to connect with yours. So let's go ahead and see. Don't forget to subscribe, the button's down below. And if you enjoy this reading, most importantly, please press like, because like I say, it does enable the reading to get seen. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, Geminis, let's see what we've got for you. What are the messages, please, for Gemini for the month of June 2020? Gemini, month of June. Okay. I will show you the cards one by one shortly as I do the reading. What else have we got, please? Too many there, so I'm going to shuffle. Some really nice cards coming out here, Gemini. Just 2 more cards, please. 2 more. Oh, that one's jumped out. Just 1 more. Okay. Bottom of the deck, taking us into the reading, Gemini, is the Devil card. Watch out for these little addictions that you get stuck on, all right? It could be things like, daily addictions like drinking to the excess of alcohol, or a drug addiction, or maybe this is something to do with a lustful relationship. But the Devil energy, it can talk about a Capricorn also, of course. Maybe there is a Capricorn in your world that shares your life. But this is the energy that's taking you into your reading, the Devil. Major Arcana, of course. So maybe this person is around you in the month of June. I'll just have a moment just to check out these cards. They seem really nice. They seem great. You've got some wonderful energies here come up. I am just going to take a couple from this deck. Just bear with me while I take them. And I'm going to turn them over afterwards. So I'm going to take 3. Sorry, they're a new deck, so they're a bit stuck. They're nice and light though. Okay. Okay, so what I'm getting first off from this, Gemini, you're starting off with the Chariot card. So the Chariot, you know, it talks about moving forward. It talks about maybe where you've been sort of held back. You know, it's all systems go here. But of course, you know, the lady that's riding the cart there, riding the chariot, she needs to make sure that these two lions are running parallel together and not sort of one going one way and one going the other. So I feel something needs to be sort of reined in here so that you can move forward. Obviously, Major Arcana. It can be a Cancer-based card also. But I just feel there's movement forward here. Also, this card does relate to transport of some kind. Check your vehicle, because obviously, while we've been on this lockdown, it sort of freezes your brain. Make sure your car, everything's in order with your car, your MOT, you know, your tyres, check your tyres. Make sure everything is up to scratch, okay, with your car insurance and things like this as well, because this card it can also relate to that. It might be that you've got an idea in your head that you want to change your car. It's right in underneath here is the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful energy. You know, we don't see the wheel turn up too many times in readings. This is your destiny calling. You know, where the wheel starts to turn in your favour. So wonderful. Maybe it is you've had the finances coming in here to be able to go out and purchase a new car. Maybe this is something that's been on your mind throughout lockdown. But there's definitely changes here. Definitely changes. You've got right next to that Wheel of Fortune card, you've got this beautiful card, the 9 of Cups. A wish coming true card. So, you know, being right next to that Wheel of Fortune, you know, maybe June is going to be your month, Gemini. Like I say, it is your birthday season. So really, really nice. A wish coming true. Maybe, you know, you're finally getting together with some family that you haven't seen for a while. Something's happening. Something to make you happy. So really, really nice energy, lovely energy. Now, up above that 9 of Cups, it seems you have been working really hard because you have the 7 of Pentacles. And the little lady in the field there in her work clothes, carrying her basket, she's checking on the fruit on the trees, but it's not quite ready because it is the 7. And of course, it needs to get to 10 for her to enable to pick the fruit from the trees. So I feel whatever you've been working on or working towards here, Gemini, I feel something really good's going to come in. You may have to wait a little bit, you know, we don't always see what's going on behind the scenes with the universe, and especially in these lockdown times, not everybody is on the same page as us. So whatever this is, I'm getting you have been working really hard. So maybe you're finally seeing some sort of light at the end of the tunnel here, Gemini. But some beautiful energies there. Them first 3 cards, absolutely gorgeous. What I don't want you to do is, if you are having to wait for, you know, wait to hear from people, waiting for communication to come in, waiting for emails, waiting for certain people to respond to you. I don't want you to get into this, this 4 of Cups has showed up here. I don't want you to get into this energy where you're feeling a bit dissatisfied, because right next to this Four of Cups, you've got the Mourning card, which is the Five of Cups, which talks about sorrow and loss. So obviously during these times we are losing finances. We're not getting the full wage what we would be if we were currently working as normal. You're only getting a percentage of the wage. But I don't want you to worry, because I really do feel like right at the beginning of this reading, you got that Wheel of Fortune next to the wish coming true and movement forward here. But it's so easy to get caught up in these sort of negative energies here. So try and steer clear of that, because the bottom of the deck energy that took you into the reading was that Devil card, getting sort of stuck on addictive patterns and behaviors, or getting involved with these lustful relationships that just you're bound to, and you're not sort of, it's all one-sided. You're not getting back what you should be receiving. So try not to get involved with those kind of scenarios, okay, Gemini? I do see you in this reading keep going back and forth on a certain situation. And I feel whatever this situation, it's just bringing you sadness and sorrow. So it's all about you working on that, and why you keep going back over and over to the same, might be the same person, when you know that they're no good for you. Or whatever this is, you know it's not working for you, but you still keep putting yourself, you still keep giving to this person or this thing, and you just seem to be stuck, keep going back and forth on it. It might be here on a more serious sort of, because these are just general readings. Right next to that Two of Pentacles, you got the Hierophant. And of course, this is some kind of, high up leader, a person of high importance. And it might be, you're seriously thinking about going seeking some kind of advice here from a person of this nature. It might be you're in a situation, throughout lockdown where you've realised that you cannot continue with your life in this way. So it's up to you, Gemini. What are you going to do in this situation? Are you going to continue to keep going back and forth in the same scenario that's not working for you? Or are you really going to push yourself and be ready for this change? Because destiny's calling here. It's time. It's time. You've got a wish coming true here. So it's all about being strong, taking leadership. Maybe it is you are going to confront somebody and talk to somebody here, get some advice. I'm going to turn these three cards over here. And we got the Ten of Wands upside down. Now, I don't read reversals, but in this case, not only because it gets complicated, and these readings are only short on here on YouTube. But this Ten of Wands is in reverse, so this means you're putting these burdens down now. You're finally coming out. You're seeing light at the end of the tunnel. I really don't like those two energies here, the Four of Cups and the Five of Cups, because it talks about dwelling on situations that don't serve you and mourning the loss of, being in that grieving, negative sort of, situation. But it seems here you're coming out of all this, so that's really, really good. So it's all about working on you. You've got the Tower, so the Tower's come in there to clear anything away that doesn't serve you on your life purpose. It's coming in here to clear this away. Some very strong energies here for you, Gemini. And right in underneath the Tower, you've got the Six of Cups. Beautiful. A beautiful energy. This is almost like once this Tower moment comes in, you're almost going back to feeling like a child again. You're getting this childlike spirit where you've been dragged down, the child in you is sort of coming out again and resurfacing. Also, this could be you connecting to your family home where perhaps where you grew up. You've got connections there that you haven't spoke to for a while. I see you talking to people that really you do think a lot of here from your childhood. So a beautiful energy there to end this reading, Gemini. So have a great month of June, and like I say, try and do that inner work, and you've got all lovely, great things to come in. Bye, my lovelies.